All right. Hey, everybody. We're going to start in just a couple minutes. Make sure everybody can get on, everyone can hear, everyone can see. Make sure this is good. So already a whole bunch of you on. Let me just make sure you guys can hear and see me. It looks good. How are we doing? Can somebody who knows my cell phone just text me and let me know you can hear me? Yes, thank you, Kevin. Thank you, Coach. Okay. Charlie's, okay, thank you guys. Let me turn that off. Right. All right, we're gonna give it 2 minutes, make sure everybody's on. And then let me get the slides up for you. We're gonna get started. I'm gonna record and share screen. Okay. Thank you, Joe. Share screen from beginning. Okay, we shouldn't have a problem this week. We have the webinar version, so we have the ability to have hundreds of people on, and then when we stream live, we can have thousands. So I just want to make sure everyone can see and hear, which you said we can. And let's do record in just a minute. Okay. Okay. Awesome, looking good. Okay. Great. All right, we're just about ready to roll. Grab a pen and paper if you're new, if you're a guest, and we will get started. All right, so let's get started. My name is Danielle Rich. I'm a Diamond Ambassador with New You Life. Thank you for joining me tonight. I have spent the last 2 days moving into my new house, so I apologize if I don't look the part tonight, but I am very thrilled to be in my new house, and that is 100% because of my involvement with New You Life, that I was able to put myself in a new home right by the beach. I'm about 4 houses from the water, and I'm back in the town that I grew up in, which is the town I love. So it's been an awesome few days getting all organized and getting unpacked. I have not had the ability to have this type of lifestyle as well as be able to do things like this in a very, very long time. And I am very grateful to the person who invited me to take a look at this opportunity back in December, Chris Cavadon. He's a good friend of mine. He's a powerhouse real estate developer out of Rhode Island. I'm in Connecticut, and he called me back in December when I was not looking for anything. And quite frankly, I was very burned out from being in direct sales. And I had jumped back into corporate America. My background is sales and marketing. I also am a licensed realtor in the state of Connecticut. I've started and owned 3 companies, of which 2 of those I still own. One of them I sold back in 2012, but I know what it's like to open companies. I know what it's like to be an entrepreneur, work very hard. But the 2008 crash was very hard on myself and my husband back in 2008. And it took a few years, but within those few years, we pretty much lost everything. And it was very difficult, and was just at the last minute when a network marketing opportunity was put in front of me, and I was like, no thanks. I thought it was kind of beneath me, but our accountant and his wife, who are from the town I'm in now, who we adore and who we trust, told us about an opportunity back in 2011. We took a look. I was very reluctant to look. Actually, my husband was more into it than I was, which was kind of weird, as it would normally be the flip-flop of that. But I just said, all right, if you think we should look, let's look. And we did. And 20 minutes after the presentation, actually 20 minutes into the presentation, I was like, this makes sense to me. There are people who are going to say yes. And we jumped in. So we jumped in that 4-year period, I did extraordinary things for our income. I worked hard. You can't make money without working, but I did it while I was losing my home and while I was running 2 other businesses and while I was raising children and cooking and cleaning and doing all the things that we women do. So my story is, could be someone else's story. And there are people who do nothing and make nothing. So I want to make sure I put that out there. But what I want to share with you tonight is it took 3 years after I left that company. So I was in that company for 4 years, made $493,000, which pretty darn good. That's not the norm. Most people make, $500 a month or $1,000, a month, but we did really well. And it took 3 years to find something really, really good. And I didn't think it was going to be this, but Chris called me December 17th of last year and he said, what do you know about human growth hormone? And I'm like, what don't I know? And he said, well, I think I'm going to come out of retirement for it. And I said, okay. And as soon as he told me he had an over-the-counter version of human growth hormone that was homeopathic, and I had already known what the benefits were of HGH, and I knew that, potentially this could help me feel good and look good. I was like, give me something tomorrow. Can you overnight it? So I tell people that what you're about to see tonight is pretty incredible. However, I want to put a quick disclosure out for income. I have been able to grow this to a very significant income in the last 9 or 10 months. That is not the norm. Can you do it? Yes. Are there any glass ceilings? No. It's amazing what this industry can do for you. However, you still work and you do sacrifice. And if you want to do something in a compressed period of time that can be, phenomenal for you, great. Is phenomenal an extra $1,000 a month for you? Is phenomenal $500 a month? Is phenomenal $5,000 a month, $15,000? I don't know. But I want to let you know that you have no cap and you have no boss and you have no restrictions. You can just do what you want to do right through literally your computer or your phone right from home. All right. So a little bit about our founder. He's the actual creator of this gel. This is the gel that literally changed my life. I've been on the product going on 9 months now. And for me to have had the results, which I'm going to share with you shortly, that I've had is pretty exciting. I don't like to present or promote anything that to me isn't the real deal. I'm not someone who will promote something just to make money. I have to be passionate about it. I know some of you listening are like, I don't care as long as it'll make me money. I have to have the ability to be proud of it, to know it works, and then I can promote it with no problem. We don't sell, we share our testimonials and we promote our excitement and our belief in what the product does, but we don't sell. So that's why this is such a big deal to me, because it's done so much for me, especially with having had chronic fatigue for almost 4 years before I got on it. So that was a big deal for me. But Alex Goldstein, our actual founder, CEO, and the product formulator, has 27 years of formulation under his belt. He is a master formulator. He's a savant at formulation. He owns multiple companies. Money is not his motivation. This product was sold. You're going to hear about it shortly. It was sold for 14 years out of San Francisco Bay in a retail store and online. And it was the #1 seller out of all 650 products that Alex Goldstein has formulated and put on the market. Imagine that, one of 650 products and it's #1. And it's held that spot for 14 years and has a 93% reorder rate or retention rate, which means people get on it and don't want to get off of it for the majority of people. And it's less than $150 a month. So I'm going to share with you what it is, but I want you to understand that this is a pretty big deal that this product is now available to the masses, not through a brick and mortar, but through direct selling people like myself that share our excitement about the product with the world. So what can human growth hormone do potentially for you, or what is it associated with? Human growth hormone is your master hormone. It's your golden hormone. It's the hormone that speaks to all other hormones. I want you to understand that when hormones are imbalanced, the body doesn't function the way it used to. Our gel is not magic. It's just designed transdermally. You rub it into the skin. Your whole goal with this is to get it through the skin into the bloodstream, rubbing it on the skin once in the morning, once at night, 5 days a week. You could take 2 days a week off. Most people take the weekend off. By doing so, you can help the body start to balance out, start to bring the level of the HGH in your body up. Because after the age of 18, somewhere between 18 and 21, it starts to plummet. And when it plummets, it's the hormone that talks to all other hormones. So all the other hormones start to also plummet. Your estradiol, your testosterone. How many people do you know with low testosterone? Estradiol that's too low, or estradiol that's too high. This is the hormone that speaks to all hormones. And when you can get it to slightly buffer out in a healthy fashion, slowly, your body can respond in great ways. Your body is what does the work. It's not the gel. The gel is just the catalyst to the body feeling great. I consider this a phenomenal alternative to the human growth hormone injectable protocols on the market. This is an alternative that is safe, that is effective. It's a slower result, but slower, it also means it's safer and it's so much more affordable. So if you know about the HGH injectables, we have people who are no longer on injectables that just use our gel. That's what this gel was created for. It was for an alternative for MMA fighters. That's why Alex started. He figured, well, I have a homeopathic version, and this version can help these guys get off of the injectables, which they're not allowed to use. It's a banned substance when it's injectable because it's too much HGH in the body. Ours is a microdose. It's safe. It does not boost your IGF-1 levels, so there's no worry about safety. It is FDA registered, which just means the FDA requires us to make it in an FDA compliant lab. It's tested 7 times during its 8-week brewing process. We cannot change the ingredients or the amount of the ingredients without their approval, which we won't do anyway. And we can't make any claims that medically it can cure, treat, or heal you. So I want to make that clear. However, if you have things that you're suffering with and feeling kind of with, it can potentially alleviate certain symptoms or diminish things and help get you in a better place. When your body is hormonally balanced, great things can happen. And this is such a phenomenal product because of, and I call it the perfect storm, the trifecta. And the name of the product is Somaderm. There are 3 things I will tell you that people love about it. It's under $150 a month. It's safe and homeopathic, which means it's over the counter, no need for a prescription. It's actually 100% legal to use for 18 and up, and you can actually buy it over the counter from us. And third, besides the fact that it's extremely affordable and it's safe, it has 40 plus anticipated benefits. Not every benefit may be something you feel. Everybody's different, but the testimonials, guys, are pouring in. So if you have an issue with, your mood, a lot of us, including me, say our mood is just much more stabilized, much more lightened. I don't know. I feel happier. We all say that there's just this great homeostasis within our mood. Heightened libido. Some of you are struggling with that. Better lean muscle mass. We definitely notice that. I can notice that quite a bit. I don't have joint pain, but I hear a lot of people with joint discomfort feeling it's helped alleviate. Again, if you have issues going on, go to your doctor, take the 8-page product booklet. A lot of them give 2 thumbs up once they see the ingredients list. There are over 30 raw herbal ingredients in the gel as well. And along with that, there are thyroid and adrenal, what we call glandular support. So it's just a phenomenal product. It's not just HGH in a microdose. It's a blend that is very powerful that you can't get anywhere else. No one else in the world has it. We are the only company with it. We are breaking records in sales. We are growing so fast. The company kind of couldn't keep up for a while. We went into a massive backorder. A little bit more on just what it can do. Improved sleep is one of the first things that most people notice in the first few weeks to the first month. Brain clarity, better memory. We hear from people. Fat loss, people breaking through plateaus, starting to lose weight finally. Why? Because the body needs to be balanced. So just look at this list and tell me you wouldn't check off at least half of these for things that you'd like to improve in your life. 30 and up absolutely need to get some type of balance in their hormones, and what better way to do it but with a product that's over the counter and it's homeopathic. On the business end, There's a lot I would like to tell you, but I don't get too caught up in that. Listen, the product sells itself. There's no need to sell this. You can just share this right through from your mouth, from your texting on your phone, from social media. I don't want you to sell it. I don't want you to sound like a commercial. There's no need. Get on the product, use it, start to feel better. And when you recognize what you're feeling better with, you share with people that feel the same symptoms. And they say, well, if it worked for you, maybe it'll work for me. I always say try it because there's a 30-day money back guarantee. Does the business have lots of benefits? Yes. The incredible tax write-offs with owning your own home-based business. Complete flexibility in schedule. Most of my people work 10, 12 hours a week right from their phone in between their busy lives. There are no home parties. That's a big deal. There are no hotel meetings. If you want to come to a regional event, of course, we would like you to get your skill set honed and to get you better as a human being at what you're doing and at who you are, personally developing you as well as professionally with your skill set. Sure. But you don't have to leave your home. I have people that have made significant incomes and just decent incomes just from doing it right from their phone. We have a simple system. It rocks. So if you're looking for something part-time or even full-time, are you going to work? Yes. If you're not going to work, don't come in. Do you have to bug your friends and family? No, there are ways to build the business that you don't have to alienate people. You don't have to make them feel uncomfortable. You just share with them you have something great. Quite frankly, I think people who come into this business that have never done this before find out this is much easier than, other companies I've been in other companies. I used to have to chase people to get on webinars, chase them to come to hotel meetings, chase them to come to home parties. We don't do any of that in New You Life. It's that powerful of a company as well as an opportunity as well as a product. The product has gone viral. We fully have the backwater cleared. We have so many new customer service reps. We're still working on expanding there. The company is less than a year old. We're breaking records. There's so many cool things about the company I'd love to share with you. There's so much support. It's plug and play. So, if an extra $500 a month would rock your world, and getting on a product that would just make you feel better and look better, you can't lose. It's been phenomenal for me, for so many people. I'm going to leave you with this. I like to keep it super simple. There's no need to oversell this. There's no need to push this product on you. If you want to potentially sleep better, potentially, have a better sex life, potentially see better skin, hair, and nails, potentially have the kind of energy you used to when you were younger, get your body back in balance, drop some weight, put on some muscle without running against the wind. Somaderm is it. So don't miss it. $169 if you buy the product without any kind of recurring auto ship. It's $149 if you do go on auto ship, and you can cancel at any time. I highly suggest you take the $20 off, go on auto ship, cancel it when you want to. All you do is simply send an email and they'll cancel it for you. We have a 97% retention rate in our company. Remember, I said 93% for 14 years when it was retail in a brick and mortar and online. And now it's a 97% reorder rate in a company that we just hit 50,000 distributors, and we're only 10 months old. And we have 20 or 30,000 customers already and growing very rapidly. So we are breaking records. We're doing something that most direct selling companies never do. We're doing it fast. We're doing it right. And what's better than making people feel good? Just introduce people to something that could help them feel better and look better, and they're in. There's no stress in this business. I love it. So the New You Life packs are as follows. This is if you're interested in the business end, not as a customer. Customers can upgrade at any time. You can upgrade at any time. However, grabbing a pack puts you actually in the company and gives you a position. It's like buying a piece of real estate or a stock, right? So by buying a position in the company, you actually can have some value added. Just positioning can be a very smart business decision, especially this early in our company's existence. A $199 pack, you see what it gives you. A $499 gives you a free gel. The $899s are not available right now. We are selling and we are growing at such a rapid pace. We have to limit our stock. We have three new manufacturers, 4 total. All of them are ramping up. We have hundreds of thousands of bottles coming in a month. However, we are not yet in the position where hopefully by December or January, where we have 6, 7, 800,000 bottles coming in a month. But in a company this young, it's unheard of to be doing 4 and 5 million a month this early. So we're only open in the US. We haven't even opened any other countries yet. Imagine, just open your mind to what happens when this goes into Canada and when this goes into Mexico down the road and this goes into Asia. Right now, we have a $149 billion market to go after, which is the human growth hormone market. And a lot of people want an alternative. They want a safe, effective, affordable alternative that allows them to feel good and look good without the risk, without the inconvenience, and without the high price. So we've got it. It's real HGH. It's not a booster. Our company's growing rapidly. Like I said, we're looking for people who want to partner with us and our great, amazing company and amazing family. So I just want to leave you with this. Get back with the person who invited you. This company is on. It's literally on a trajectory that is something that is quite remarkable, and you can do something great for you and your family. We welcome you aboard to New You Life. Welcome to the team. If you'd like to be a customer, we can have a link sent out to you from the person who invited you. We can get a product out to you soon, very soon. We have the ability for you to sign in as a checking account or as a credit card account. You can do ACH or checking. It's as simple as an Amazon type checkout. And we shipping right now is running 7 to 10 business days. Just keep that in mind because we're growing so rapidly and the demand is so high. I want to put that out there. But once you get on board, we're gonna take you under our wing, help you build your business and get you started right. Thank you so much, guys. God bless. Have a wonderful night.